area was you born in?
I was born in Southeast Washington, D.C. I was born in Greater Southeast Washington Hospital.
What's a typical day in Southeast?
A typical day in Southeast, survival of the fittest, get it how you live. Days you might have nothing, days you might have everything, but every day feels the same. Feel like the more you feel like you getting to some money, it's the closer you getting to death, it feel like, for real. It's painful. Being from Southeast is just different type of environment. You literally grown on your own. Once you step out that door, you grown. You gotta know how to survive. If you don't know how to survive and move with the codes and the principles and modes in Southeast, you'll die. You're guaranteed to die. You live beyond your means in Southeast, you're gonna die. You play bigger than you is in Southeast, you're gonna die. There's no king here. Everybody that want to be the king, they lost that crown somehow. It's like Southeast is not to be played with. I pray for it. I just pray I made it out. I thank God I'm blessed. But all my friends that stuck in the cycle, I pray for y'all. Y'all gotta find a way. Southeast is not a place you want to be born in or be from, but just get it how you live. I got it out the mud. I pray for the whole Southeast.
How do you feel about seeing your mother on video on the internet?
My mother on video on the internet, it don't really get to me. My mother been acting that way. It's like before Instagram and all this camera phones, my mother been bipolar schizophrenic before I was born. My mother been going to the hospital before she was pregnant with me, when she was pregnant with me, and after. My mother just been doing it for years, but the internet just now catching a whiff of it. Cameras, new generation. It's just time, but I don't really feel like I got nothing to hide. It actually relieves some stress, because me knowing my mother do that and now the world knows, like, I don't got nothing to hide, never had nothing to hide. I can't hide schizophrenic or bipolar. I can't control that. That's out of my control. That's a God-given illness. Like, a scientist gotta fix that. I'm not a scientist. They gotta come up with some medicine to fix that. I still love my mother. My mother don't do that every day. My mother only do that when she don't take her medicine, when she's stressing from something in her life. There's no excuse for it, but it's like, I love my mother. She got a mental illness. If she wanna act crazy, I act crazy with her. So we blend in with each other. It's my mother, I ain't really tripping. It is what it is. I don't feel no type of way. I ain't want nobody dead or want nothing to happen to nobody. That's how y'all feel. I guess y'all thought y'all was giving me the one up. A part of that video got me these chains, and just watch. My mother boost my stock. Barber son went up out of that. You know, we turn all publicity into good publicity around here. I ain't tripping.
What made you stop hanging in the hood?
I stopped hanging in the hood. I stopped hanging in the hood because my friends kept dying. I was just thinking, I've been in the hood for 20 years. Just say I'm 30 years old. I've been in the hood for 20 years of my life, every day. The first spot that I met my best friend in is the same spot he died in. So after my friends was dying, I was losing my close friends. I was thinking, even if I stay here and I make $1 million, if I stay here trapping and make $1 million, be the biggest hood nigga ever, the pain from the streets make the money don't mean nothing. It's like it's the painfulest money ever. It's like you gotta do drugs to be in the streets in 2023. You gotta do drugs to cope with it. You cannot just be on no type of drugs. You need a cup, you need a pill, you need something to cope with this. Or the regular person cannot just wake up with a sober mind and go through his day. You need a cigarette, you need something. You need some coffee, you need something. Even if it's a Red Bull, you need something. It's PTSD and too much trauma behind the streets. So it's like, it hurt me physically. Like, me seeing my friend die and me seeing my friends not in the same position as me, I want them to be in the same position as me, so I gotta go do better. I can't just sit out here and die. It's like when you're in the hood, somebody die, we sitting around waiting on somebody to get rich. Like, somebody gonna come up, somebody gonna do this, then when the next person die, it's like, what's the difference between the last person to die and the next person to die? They don't stop dying in the hood. People been dying in the hood before I was born, after I was born, and when I was born. It never gonna stop. So just think about this. If y'all homeboys and y'all sitting in the hood, y'all all together, and one die, y'all ain't doing nothing but waiting on the next day for the next one to die, or somebody close to y'all, it's coming. It's like, what are you waiting on? Instead of sitting around waiting to die, go live. Go live and not wait to die. Streets are over with. So if I can tell everybody I want to be a street, don't do it. Go get a job.
So how did you feel when GQ died?
When GQ died, probably one of the worst times of my life. If depression had a number on it, 1 through 10, it was probably a 10. So I can't even talk about it. It was just so depressing. Everything was going bad. My mother was tripping. All my bros was in jail. The neighborhood was damn near blaming me. Nobody knew how I felt. It's like a feeling I don't wish that on my worst enemy. It made my soul cold. It's a reset button on life. It's like I've been on this world and I've been on this earth. I experienced everything. When I experienced that, it's like everything left my body. I was a new soul. It's like all my old energy ran out and I got refilled with new energy. And my new energy saved me. I just got bossed up. GQ can never die. Everywhere I go, you're gonna see this on my face. You see this big chain. You know what's going on. His name can never die. As long as I'm alive, he alive. He alive in diamonds. Still shining. Hardest time of my life, though. Can't even talk about it right now. Get emotional.
Do you feel like it's people out to kill you?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's people out to kill me. It's people out to hate on my Instagram. It's like, I made bad TV. I bid on people all day. People don't have stuff to say about me. They don't have nothing they can say on me. So they find a comment section anywhere. It could be YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, anywhere you can comment on something and Glizzy. It's always gonna be a negative comment because they really don't have nothing to say about me. And that's where they link up at with the rock of the other haters. They just be in there. You might have 23 likes on something bad about Aunt Glizzy because it's 23 haters. They all just hating that I was in the same position they in. And I passed them, that's all. They want these type of watches, they want these type of chains, they want this type of lifestyle. But it ain't even the lifestyle. It's like I really put the grind in. If y'all see it, I grind it. My consistency is out this world. It's the consistency. It ain't got nothing to do with none of this. I love haters. Y'all can hate some more. Ain't nobody out to kill me. I live a peaceful life. I'm gonna drop vlogs every day. I'm outside there in the life of Aunt Glizzy. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bob-Son TV. Nobody out to kill me. I help more people than y'all think. I help more people than I talk about people. I don't really talk about people. I really defend myself. I defend myself on a large scale so much y'all think I'm talking about people. I'm not starting this. I'm finishing it. I'm standing on the business. I don't really care. Nobody out to kill me. They say you get karma from everything you do. What I'm getting karma for helping people. I'm putting the drive up under them. That week that I argue with somebody on Instagram is the best week of their life. They be doing videos. They start by getting studios. They start by networking. They be by fire me on. They drop an album and everything. It's just a little push. I'm him though. I ain't really tripping off nobody doing nothing to me. I be outside. I don't even live in the ghetto. If a person want to kill me, you just angry with life, bro. I don't even wake up and wish harm on nobody. It is what it is. Nobody looking for me. Instagram.